There are moments when you know it's time for something bigger, something bolder, something different. So welcome back, or welcome to what was Leadership Horizons and is now Leadership Trailblazers. I'm Lois Burton, Executive Coach and Leadership Development Specialist. I've been working in this field for 25 years, and in that time I've been privileged to work with hundreds of leaders, helping them to be the best they can be. In the early part of my career, I worked with Sir John Whitmore, the founder of Coaching for Performance and the Grow Model, and Peter Blucker, the co-founder of the European Mentoring and Coaching Council. What they gave me was the true belief in human potential and the passion to make a difference. Over that time, I've specialised in working with leaders to help leaders become the best they can be, because leadership matters. It really matters. And we need great leaders today more than we've ever done. We started Leadership Horizons 18 months ago because I wanted to share my thinking on leadership and to invite in leaders who were as passionate as I was, and we'd no idea what the response was going to be, but it blew me away because people showed up. People like you. You showed up, you listened, you shared, you gave me feedback. And that proves that you are already a trailblazer, because you're not just someone who sits there and does nothing. You're somebody who's proactive and willing to get involved and to contribute. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here and for supporting this podcast. So why trailblazers? Why now? Leadership Horizons was always about looking forward and thinking about the way that we led yesterday is not going to lead us into tomorrow. But I wanted something that was more proactive, that actually reflected what we were doing and not what we were just talking about. And so that's where Trailblazers came from. We're navigating a situation which is more complex than ever, and where leadership matters again more than ever. We've got AI, which is revolutionising every industry. We've got changed psychological contracts between organisations and the people who work within them. We've got more ambiguity, more pressure, more complexity. And yet, I see extraordinary leaders doing extraordinary things, quietly and courageously, and wanting to reach out and wanting to meet and be in a community where others are doing the same. And that's you, and that's who this is for. So, what's going to stay and what's going to change? What's staying is solo deep dives on leadership topics. I know you love those, you give me lots of great feedback, and don't worry, those are staying. What's going to be new? More guests, lots more guests. People who are in that trailblazing context in all sorts of different organisations and different ways. We're going to have real conversations, not the polished version, the real stuff, about their doubts, their decisions, their challenges, the failures that turned out to be the making of them, but also the things that they're proud of, their successes, their achievements, and practical experiences and practical tips that can help everybody in this community. We're also now going to be on YouTube, so we're going to be on video as well as audio. So you get the same content, but now you get my face as well, which may or may not be a benefit. What are our themes for the year? What does trailblazing leadership actually look like? We're going to be thinking about authentic authority, not performative, but being the best version of yourself and showing up in that way with the most impact. Sustainable resilience, which I'm passionate about. Not just the grit and push through, but how you really embed resilience into yourself, into your teams, in ways that supports health and well-being, but also supports excellence and performance. We're going to be looking at AI in leadership and the human qualities that matter more, not less. And we're going to be looking at cultures where people thrive and leadership that creates growth in others. There will also be some live sessions where you can come and ask me questions on anything live, and we have those real conversations. So welcome to Leadership Trailblazers. I'm so glad you're here. Please subscribe, share, and send on to anybody who you think could need it or would benefit from it. Find me on LinkedIn or loisburtononline.com. The way we led yesterday is not going to lead us into tomorrow. Let's find out what tomorrow's leadership looks like together. I'm Lois Burton. This is Leadership Trailblazers.